wanted to give you guys a quick testimony because this is my first Feast of Tabernacles. And just give you guys, quick little testimony. If I would have done this in my house a year ago, I would have guaranteed you that I would have been the only one. And I remember about a year ago, I told my wife, man, I said, I'm not missing no feast days on account of anybody. And, from the start of Tabernacles, man, my wife has been out there sleeping with me. I wake up in the morning and she's getting the best sleep of her life. But a lot of people don't realize that they are missing out on righteousness, man. Because you have chose, to believe in something false, something man-made, you're under that strong delusion. Many times that I've been to the field, in the army, you will be in a sleeping bag on the ground. You'll dig your little fighting position, put your little hoops up. If you're around support MOSs, they'll have tents and stuff like that. But even though we're sleeping on cots and sleeping bags, that sleep is not really good because your mind is on the mission. Your mind is on protecting military assets and not dropping the ball. But this morning, I was able to go to bed about 9 last night, spend some time, talking to Messiah, saying my prayers, just thanking Abba Yah for the, changes he's brought forth in my life, and going to sleep listening to those natural wilderness ambient, surrounding sounds does something to you. The Sabbath day rest is already like no other. A day that your body, can truly recover for those that strive to enter into that rest. But this morning, to be sleeping in a tent, on a cot that some would say, man, that thing's bad on your back, all of this, and, what about bugs and all of this? I'm telling you, hands down, I got some of the best sleep I've ever gotten in my life. And not only was it good sleep, but I woke up at 5 a.m. and I didn't have the desire to say, man, I need some more because I'm not well rested. I'm talking about quantifiable rest. You woke up, not a care in the world, thankful for all of Abba Yah's provision. I got up and everything was like clockwork. I was on point. Didn't have to spend no time stretching like I normally do if I get out the bed and grabbing the wall, just that military wear and tear. Go in the house, put my PTs on, clear mind, go let the dogs out, get ready for the incoming dogs for daycare to come to PT, motivated, fired up, more energy, than normal. But man, that right there is something that the average Christian or average religious person will never experience. They've read the Bible, they've read over this stuff about the Feast of Tabernacles, the Feast of Sukkot, the Feast of Booths. But we are commanded to be a doer of the word. Doer, action. Don't just read it and ponder on it. Read it and do it. And it's for your sake, because you could be missing out on righteousness, missing out on some of the best sleep of your life. And ultimately, that's what it was. You know, hands down, the best sleep of my life. You know, I didn't had very good mattresses. I've had rough mattresses. I've had, you know, I've slept in, you know, army sleeping bags, and they're all right, you know. But just a basic cot from Academy, a basic $30 sleeping bag, you know, bundling up a blanket, using that as a pillow, best sleep of my life, man. And I was thinking about, man, what if I, you know, never came into this? I would never, you know, never have been a doer of the word. Would have just been like the scribes and the Pharisees, religious, but never arriving at truth, never arriving at action, never arriving at obedience, never having faith with works. My faith would have been dead. So I encourage you, you know, if you're watching this, look up Feast of Tabernacles all throughout the Bible and where it's commanded. And I would encourage you for these upcoming feasts to be a doer of the word. Don't let this stuff just roll by. You're reading over it, glossing over it, but yet you're just keeping Halloween, you know, Christmas, heathen New Year's, Easter, all of this stuff, and then trying to go to church on Sunday like you're doing something right. I would encourage you to return to the covenant. To return to the covenant. Man, today I just wanted to share that with you, you know, because I'm actually, you know, this right here is already then put it in my mind. I said, man, I told my boy, we got to get out here and go camping. Not only are we going to take the boat out and go fishing, but we're going to get out here and do more camping. Because, you know, like I said, that sleep compares to no other. Your mind was just at ease, going to sleep, hearing them crickets and hearing the wind coming through, blowing through the tent. Oh, you talking about some good sleep, some good rest. But many didn't strive to enter into that, just like they don't strive to keep that Sabbath day's rest. Just wanted to share that with you. I hope you guys have a blessed day, you know, and are able to finish this Feast of Tabernacles off strong, experience some deliverance. You know, yesterday we had a good deliverance, you know, service yesterday by Shepherd Dow. Go back and check that out. A lot of stuff in there that he said for us to, you know, recite that people are dealing with. And so many people out here are dealing with some of the stuff that he talked about and, you know, never address it, never experience deliverance. No change ever comes forth, you know. But have a blessed day. Closer to Yah Ministries, kicking it gun barrel straight.